Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be filming my August favorites, and I know it's crazy. I feel like I just filmed my July favorites, but it has been a really great month. I spent most of August at the beach, and so that's why I look a little bit more tan than normal. And so I have a couple of favorites, but since I was at the beach, I wasn't wearing that much makeup. I did wear makeup a couple of nights just because I missed like the actual process of doing it because I'm weird and I love doing my makeup. But I do have some products, some new products that I want to share with you. So the first two things I want to share with you are accessory related. I was having trouble saying that. The first one is my Michael Kors watch. I got this from my boyfriend for my birthday. I don't know the exact style. Oh, maybe it's the MK5801, but there's not many watches with the gold hardware and the pink face, so you should be able to like figure it out if you go to the Michael Kors store or wherever you can buy Michael Kors watches. But I love it. I'd wanted this watch for so long, and ever since I've gotten it, I've just been obsessed with it. I even dedicated a whole Instagram picture to it. I'm not that big of a deal. I never really Instagram pictures of like my accessories or anything. Just love the way it pops on your skin. And they have a blue one with a blue face, which is gorgeous, and the actual face, it kind of reminds me of the YSL rings that were really popular a couple years ago. Just love the colored faces, especially for summer. It's just like a nice pop of color because if you're like me, you keep your wardrobe pretty like standard in color. Like I don't really stray like into colors a lot. So having this pop of color is really, really nice. I feel like watches are going to be my new addiction. Like I already know what watch I want next. The next thing are these earrings. I'm going to zoom you in. They're these little shell earrings that I got at this store called Wings in North Carolina. I don't know if you can tell, but I just love them for summer. Just these little seashells, and I think they're so precious, and it makes me feel like aquamarine. Like, you know in the movie when she has those little starfish earrings? Like that's what I feel like, except I have seashells. And they're only like $9, so if you live in North Carolina, there's like Wings everywhere. I don't know if you could buy them online, I'll check, but I've just been loving them. And even though I got kid spade earrings, I just like wanted to wear these because they're so beachy, so I've just been loving them. So now we're gonna move into the beauty products of the month, and I don't really have that many new things. Kept things pretty basic, like the same Makeup Forever concealer, the same blah blah blah. But I wanted to talk about the Bobbi Brown bronzer because I've been obsessed with it. It's in Natural One, and it is the perfect summer bronzer for me. When I first bought it in the winter, like I said, it was a little bit, I don't know, it just wasn't like working with my winter skin tone, but now it's perfect. And I kind of developed my own little contour routine, and like the magic wand for my contour routine is this Sevdalis FB01. It's this giant fan brush, and I am going to be doing a contour routine video if you guys want. But it's this giant fan brush, and something about it, like the way it just angles into my cheekbones, just gives me such a nice and easy contour, so I've been loving that. And I find a lot of times that fan brushes, they're kind of like thin, like they don't really have a lot of like girth to it, if you know what I mean. And the last face favorite of the month is Deep Throat by NARS. I've talked about this many times and said that it's probably my favorite NARS blush, and especially with a tan, I just feel like it really adds a special glow to your face that I can't explain. So this is the only blush I've been using for this past month or so. Like I haven't really used any other blushes, and it's just perfect. Now I'm going to move into eyes, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is a Bare Minerals eyeshadow duo, which I know it's like so weird. Like I would never look at Bare Minerals eyeshadows, but I saw Jessie James Decker's new tutorial and I loved her eyeshadow, and when I looked at these colors, I was like, oh my gosh, these colors are so me. This one is in the top shelf, and it comes with kind of a pale pinky frosty kind of color, kind of similar to like MAC's Grand Entrance, and just like the most gorgeous bronzy color. This is literally the only eyeshadow I've been using this whole month. I think I got it at the beginning of August, and it is seriously the only eyeshadow I've been using. And I went to the Sephora at my mall, like my local mall, and they are all sold out of this, and I was really disappointed because it said online that they had it. I checked. And so when I was at the Sephora near me, they said that they didn't have it at their store, but they would check at another Sephora, and it just so happened I was going the next day, so it worked out. And they told me that it was sold out, so I was like, oh, you know, whatever, it wasn't really meant to be, I'll just get it whenever it's back in stock. And so the next day when I was at the mall, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go check. And sure enough, they did have it, so I was really happy, and I scooped it up, and I'm tempted to try more of these Bare Minerals eyeshadows because the texture is really great, they're super smooth, easy to blend, and I just would totally recommend these. The last makeup product of the month is a Wet n Wild lipstick in 902C Bare It All. I have mentioned this before. I wanted to mention it again because I have been wearing it a lot during this month, and I just mix it kind of with whatever pink lipstick I use or whatever pink lipstick I have with me, whether it's like Viva Glam Gaga or Cream Cup. I just love it. It's a really nice mixing lipstick, plus it's like $2, so you really can't beat it. I'm wearing it right now with Viva Glam Gaga, and it's pretty much a given that at some point during the day it's on my lips. And my last favorite of the month is this Vineyard Peach Body Butter by The Body Shop. I bought this a really long time ago, like maybe like half a year ago, And the reason why I bought it is because it smells exactly like Fuzzy Peaches, and my boyfriend's favorite candy is Fuzzy Peaches. So I was like, okay, I'll just smell like a fuzzy peach. But I never really used it because sometimes I get lazy about moisturizing my body like after a shower. Like I don't really want to have to work in a body butter. But I brought it along with me on vacation because I just knew from my experience, if I'm out in the sun and I'm not like heavily moisturizing at night, every night I will peel. And there's nothing worse than peeling like after a vacation or during a vacation, because like you lose your tan, number one, and then you feel like a complete deviant because you're peeling and you look like a reptile. So I just like was very, very vigilant about moisturizing my body with this, and it smells so good. It doesn't smell like sweet like candy. It just smells like a luscious juicy peach, which peaches are like another favorite of the month because I've just been eating peaches all the time. I've tried other body butters from the Body Shop. I've tried the cocoa butter, the shea butter, and I love them all. They're super moisturizing. I don't remember how much these were, but they're totally worth it, especially for the winter that's coming up. So those were my August favorites. I hope you guys all had a great August, and I hope that if you're going back to school, you are looking forward to it. But I am excited to get back into school and back into a routine, so I wish you guys all the best on the upcoming month and school year, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Go to the car. I should have known I was in for a joyride because it was not a joyride.